Sophie had sugar daddy.
Who said that?
She told someone and that person told me. I know that he's like a rich guy.
Really?
And he's like banging her. I wouldn't never like say that in cameras.
But you just did. I don't know who Jasmine thought she was fooling.
It's not cute, bro. That ain't cute. I'm sorry.
You're poison.
Rob calls Jasmine poison for seemingly trying to stir up drama between him and Sophie.
I ruined your marriage. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gino is giving me life with these facial expressions.
I'm so sorry.
He made that face when he learned Sophie and Rob started hooking up again after the last resort.
Like I just want to have sex.
Also this episode, Sophie opens up about her new assets.
Just in general, I'm a lot more like confident and like I've been on this like self-love journey. I'm just feeling good about myself.
Love that. Hopefully she's focusing more on the inner work than the outer. Either way, Rob admits that he's feeling some type of way about these changes.
I feel like she's trying to be her best version of herself now.
Me? Better?
Did you cultivate an environment where she could be the best version of herself, Rob?
Oh, Lord, child!
Let's talk about it.
It's Malicia.
Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Malicia. If you didn't catch yesterday's recap, to celebrate hitting over 10,000 subscribers, I want to do a special Q&A for us. Not just so you can get to know me better, but so I can get to know you better too. I love hearing your thoughts. For the Q&A, you can ask me anything. Within reason, of course. Anything about 90 Day, my time with the cast, my personal life, my take on something. Keep it respectful, please. I would really appreciate that. Drop your questions below and I'll answer as many as I can in a special Q&A video. Again, thank you to everyone who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Really quickly, just to show you how big of a dream having this platform has been for me. When I was a teenager, I put this on my vision board. It's me inside of a TV screen representing my own show, and you were part of the vision too. I put a note there that says, I'm proud that we involve the audience more than anybody else. Isn't it crazy? That was years ago. I had no clue it would work out this way, and I'm still open to, you know, that dream forming into whatever the full vision is. I look back at that vision board and I'm like, wow, it's working.
God is good.
I'm so proud of this community we're building, and I appreciate you. If no one has told you that today, you've heard it from me.
Hello, how are you?
Not. I don't even know where to start.
First up, Jasmine calls her side piece and the father of her unborn child, Matt, backstage at the tell-all after Rob called her a pregnant whore.
You are a freaking clown.
Yeah, you're a pregnant whore.
And she threw her shoe at him.
All the men are sitting together and they are like just attacking me. Rob calling me whore, prostitute, a slut.
A what?
Prostitute and a slut? We didn't hear that.
Calling my baby like a bastard mother.
Not Jasmine over-exaggerating.
You have a bastard child.
Yeah, Rob went too far with his words, but she's reaching. And Matt's reaction to Jasmine's call is subpar, in my opinion.
Calling my baby like a bastard mother.
Who even said that weirdo, dude? It's not a great person.
And that's like unacceptable.
Gino agreed to the open marriage, and I think he doesn't see any way out of this, so he's trying to get like the guys to be together on his side. Like a giant piece of
Yeah, Gino agreed to the open marriage, but he didn't agree to you getting his wife pregnant. As a matter of fact, you agreed to wearing protection.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I mean, of course.
Once they get back on the stage, it is Stacy and Florian's turn in the hot seat. They have been struggling as a couple after leaving the resort.
He doesn't really want to be around me. I feel like my own husband doesn't even like me.
Wow.
Jasmine can relate.
The only time you really like me is when you want something or you need something.
God help me.
I know it's not a funny situation, but some of Florian's one-line reactions, they get me. They get me.
God help me.
It's not funny.
Are you blaming me that our relationship?
No, I'm not blaming
because
you.
Sounds like
I'm saying what is it?
if I put in the work and the effort, then we're good.
Not bad idea.
Stacey goes on to share that she's going through menopause, and Florian admits he knows nothing about it. A wise man who has been married for a very long time once told me one of the best things you can do in a relationship is proactively learn about what your partner is going through, especially when it comes to their health and emotional well-being. Whether it's menopause, ADHD, depression, the list goes on. Aside from it showing care, it allows you to know how to support them best, which creates more peace in your life. But you have to care enough to take that step. Right now, sad to say, but I'm not sure how much Florian cares. Florian's anger issues are also brought up.
You're the most disrespectful people
Shut the up. Shut the up.
He's a bobblehead. He's a bobblehead. It goes boing, boing. Y'all remember that song, Millennials from the South? She's a bobblehead. That song was so inappropriate. But if you know, you know. It was so bad.
Shut the up. Shut the up.
Shut up. A woman like her.
Just in the poke the bear, you're good to go.
Brandon's face says it all.
You called her a chihuahua, but I get called the bitch and the hoe and all that.
Oh no.
No, hostess.
When you're angry. When you're angry, yes.
So bitch is okay, but hoe is not.
You deserve better.
You have anger issues, but just leave me alone.
Yeah, you have anger issues.
I have anger issues, Ari.
Ari and Gino both tell Florian he does.
I think you should probably work on that.
And he got into it with Jasmine, trying to take up for Gino.
I tend to kind of, I guess, take on that mother role, even though.
My mother stays.
Yeah, because.
My mother for what?
No. That's not what we're talking about.
See? That right there is what they're talking about, Florian. I know there's a bit of a language barrier, and I'm sure he feels ganged up on, but maybe making sure he understands before getting defensive would help. Josh comes in and plays the voice of reason.
She deserves your softness. Nobody else here deserves that,
right?
But she does. And that's the only thing that I think that you need to work on.
Okay.
Before knowing he was verbally abusive to Stacey, I enjoyed watching Florian. He just came off as direct to me. Not obnoxious, but that's just me. I wonder, has Stacey always noticed that Florian has anger issues? Or is this something that has gotten worse? He lost his sister not too long ago. He says he doesn't believe in therapy.
I don't believe in therapists. I never believe to all stranger people to come to me for the paycheck to talk to me.
But grief might be playing a factor in his temper.
Why do you call him at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, come over, Florian. Because you want a man or something? Are you crazy?
Another huge issue in Stacey and Florian's relationship has been Florian's closeness with Stacey's twin sister, Darcey. I'm not gonna lie, the closeness makes me uncomfortable too. I would not be going for it.
Hi, Darce. Oh, hey, Stace. You forgot about me. Okay.
Yeah, Darcey and Georgi joined the tell-all, sitting 6 feet apart. Of course, I'm over-exaggerating, but it was enough to notice, considering they are a married couple. Gino and Rob were sitting closer than them.
You were venting and saying, you know, oh, he's better off single, so obviously you were talking about.
It was probably one
us.
night when you were bitching and screaming and yelling and moaning and groaning one night when we were together hanging out, and I'm like, what the you gotta deal with that all the time? It's the same you say to me in my relationship with Georgi. Why are you still married to Georgi? You should get a divorce.
If you ask me, Darcey is a reality TV icon. She's my girl. But I'll be honest, it's getting harder and harder to remember what she used to look like. I say that with love, not necessarily to judge, but to point to something deeper. I wonder, when will she say, I'm enough? I'm all for doing what makes you feel confident in your body, including cosmetic work. But when it becomes a constant chase, at what point do you say, okay, this isn't working, the confidence isn't lasting, there has to be a better way. Plus, this is expensive. I've learned, and I'm still learning, that true confidence comes from doing the emotional work. It is not a quick fix. It's a process, and I know it sounds cliche, but it is so worth it. It's a discovery process. Ironically, it also makes you feel more beautiful and magnetic on the outside too. And the bonus is that you don't end up looking like everyone else who is going to your same doctor. Also, just food for thought, if you feel the need to change your body with hopes that it will make your partner treat you better, maybe that is not the best partner for you. Period. Side note, Georgie and Josh are having a bish stole my look moment. Speaking of Georgie, he came and dropped a bomb on Stacy and Florian's already fragile relationship.
Do you think that Stacy should trust Florian?
Maybe not. I don't think 100%.
Well, Florian definitely shouldn't trust you. All right, moving on. After Sophie opens up about her new assets, she shares that she showed them to Rob backstage.
Tried not to look like I'm like, I want to touch him.
And when asked how he feels about all the changes Sophie has been going through, I wish I could sing. I would have hit that Patti LaBelle on y'all. I can sing a little bit, but not that song. That's another level. Anyway, Rob sounds bitter.
She waited for you to be separated to get them done. How do you feel about that?
I feel like she's trying to be her best version of herself now.
I hope he's not just talking about her boobs, because if he is, and if I was Sophie, I would be offended. What did you think before? Am I being sensitive? Am I being a sensitive girly? And question for Rob. What type of environment did you cultivate for Sophie? Was it an environment where she could thrive emotionally?
He's been getting like disgusting videos from other women and like asking for just like nudes, and like the videos are disgusting.
An environment where she could thrive physically?
It's really dark in here. I literally can't even see if I'm doing my makeup right.
Why can't you just admit it's not ideal to be outside?
Did you cultivate an environment where Sophie could actually become her best self with you?
No, your mom's a crackhead. That's why she don't like me.
In my opinion, it looks like the opposite. What's the case? Sophie seemed to get triggered by Rob more often than not. It is hard to self-improve when you are in survival mode. You are using your energy elsewhere. And this is not to say Sophie was perfect in this relationship, but I just don't get how Rob is making it seem like Sophie is doing something wrong by seemingly becoming a healthier version of herself after getting out of a toxic relationship with him. Rob, don't be bitter, man. Use it to become a better man. Bars.
It's almost like, oh, now that we aren't together, here's something that would be, you would love it, but nah, you don't quite get this.
I hope she didn't go under the knife for that. Hopefully it was more so of an afterthought. Hopefully. Sophie and Rob go on to reveal that after they decided not to recommit to each other at the last resort, they started sleeping together again.
So we went to Disneyland, and we was just like hanging out, really.
We had an amazing day, and all the things it's like I'd been wanting in a relationship I was receiving because we wasn't arguing. That type of feeling, I kind of just felt like I just want to have sex.
Look at Gino. After knocking the boots for some time, Sophie shares that she started to become emotionally attached again, and because she knows this relationship isn't what's best for her, they mutually agreed to stop.
So, Rob, let me ask you, how soon after you left the resort did you go out with somebody else?
It took a while.
It was like, yeah, right.
It took a while. He was heartbroken for a while.
Yeah, because I was with him a lot, and it was probably like 3 months.
That's a while. Rob started dating another British woman.
I mean, at that time when I found out we was having sex, I was like, ow, my feelings.
Yeah. That would have hurt my feelings too. Sophie also reveals what's been going on in her dating life since calling it quits with Rob. She's dated a woman and a man who have a kid together. Yeah.
But I didn't know. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Rob shares that despite his friendship with Sophie, they are going to move forward with their divorce. Then Natalie starts flirting with Rob, y'all.
And Rob is a great guy. Yeah.
Thank you.
You deserve good stuff.
I appreciate it.
I believe Sophie also might be a good person.
Just lost a little bit.
Look who's talking.
That's funny coming from you.
She was also all over him backstage.
And with your looks, you could date any girl.
Fast forward to Jasmine bringing up Sophie having a sugar daddy, seemingly acting as if she didn't know the cameras were rolling.
I don't know the details, but I know that he's like a rich guy.
Really?
And he's like banging her. That's why she's always traveling and all that. I don't judge.
I hope she wouldn't judge. Didn't she meet Gino on a sugar baby website?
Go for it, girl. Get your bag. And Rob is useless, so.
I mean, I didn't ask her.
Yeah, I wouldn't never like say that in cameras. But yes, she has sugar daddy.
I wonder if Jasmine was encouraged to be messy, or if she really thought we would believe she didn't think the cameras were rolling. Sophie goes on to take this whole sugar daddy thing and turn it into a joke.
He's actually turning 94 this year. Yes, it's a joke.
Meanwhile, Rob is pissed because he sees what Jasmine just tried to do there. Rob says at one point during the last resort, Jasmine was upset and he tried to comfort her. And Jasmine started asking about Sophie and how she pays for things.
Nosy.
Considering she and Rob didn't live together anymore.
She said, how does she pay for things? I said, I don't really know. She said, you think she has a sugar daddy? I said, I mean, I don't know how she pays for things, but I don't know.
That I don't know sounds like he said a little bit more than that. And I'm surprised Sophie didn't say anything to Jasmine about spreading rumors that she's sleeping with a man for money.
It's not you, bro. That
I'm sorry.
You're
I ruined your marriage. Oh my
The one that Rob ruined my marriage.
It's all bull from her.
Being that messy seems exhausting. Over the course of Jasmine's time on 90 Day, there have been moments where I genuinely enjoyed her. But then there have been other times where I'm like, girl, you don't get tired? Next week, it's Natalie and Josh's turn in the hot seat.
What a boot!
You're a liar. You're a scam artist.
I don't know why she keeps sleeping with a man who does not mind embarrassing her.
Just shut up.
Wow.
What the?
I can't wait to see that. We'll be chatting about it here after the episode premieres. Don't forget to drop your Q&A questions below. I'll see you next time.